there is a decay. So even if we do something like just watching Daji's video or anything which is of a higher frequency, connecting to our heart, doing something which is actually helping us to evolve further is only going to help us. And those three suggestions, as Nagesh mentioned, only helps to make that particular connection not only with ourselves, but everything around us, right? Not only everybody, but everything around us in nature, animate, inanimate, people, everybody, so that we all rise together, because there is no point in rising ourselves. The fun is rising together, right? Because if there is one person who is sick in the family, you know that you don't get that dessert that you want. You don't get to eat that ice cream, right? If one person is sick, you don't go out, you don't have fun, because it is you take care of the other. So it's always good, when the love spreads. And that brings to this particular today. I just want to take a few minutes and then listen to what Daji says, about love. So we'll take a few minutes and then we will see if anyone wants to say anything about love, how important it is. Is it useful at all? Is it beneficial? How do we put it to use? How does heartfulness help in developing that love, if at all? And then we'll go to the most important, which is the practical aspect of our meditation. Open to everybody. Sharing session, safe session. We'll learn together.
Actually, our heartfulness practices itself are leading us to become love. Right? So in that sense, if you acquire something of this kind, then we can spread it out. So that's how, that's what I can understand on that.
Heartfulness is all about becoming love. Is that what I heard, Brother Deva?
Yes, brother. The practice is leading us to become love.
But why should it? Why should it? What's the use of that?
So that the love spreads. If you don't have something, then how you can spread? I mean, a person who doesn't have money cannot give to anyone, right? It's very hard for him to share because he doesn't have by himself. So you first need to acquire, then can spread out.
Okay, we'll come to that. Thanks for sharing. Any other thoughts from anybody?
Good morning, everyone. What I feel is that love generally we can't express. We can't express in words or these things because it's that. It's because just now Brother Hari was telling that in a family, if somebody is sick, we can't enjoy the fun because there is a unity. Because why Hari was telling is that because there is a feeling of unity. If one eats ice cream, the other feels low. So there is a kind of separation. And because of the unity, we try to be, all together. Togetherly, we try to evolve together. So love is like that silence union, which integrates everyone, and it happens generally in silence. Why? Because that unity is already there. I feel that there is a unity connected with each and every animate and inanimate things. It's already there. So that's already love is already there. That's maybe.
So can you just summarize that in 1 or 2 sentences, brother, if you don't mind?
It's union. What I feel is that when we feel that union with one and all, we feel that love.
Okay. Anybody else? Thanks, Brother Ravi.
Yeah.
I know, Sai, you are there. I'm not going to put you on the spot. If you feel like, please feel like sharing.
What I feel is like love will first of all connecting yourself and being spreading love will bring peace within first, and also love will becoming love will make others who are around you are also peaceful and create a good environment.
Wonderful. Any other thoughts, please? I know LS joined, Renuji has joined as well. Morning to both of you. We are just discussing, the importance of love, how heartfulness helps to develop that love. And the question is love useful at all? Why do we need to develop love in the first place? Was the question. Why not develop something else?
Good morning, sir. Meshia.
Yes, please, Rameshji. Nice to meet you.
What I feel is like love is something which moves us forward in life, like motivates us to move us forward, do something better or good to others.
It helps us to move forward, right? I'm
Yeah.
going to take that particular part, which is so wonderful.
Yeah.
Right? Love is evolutionary in nature, right? That's very, very important one. It propels us forward, right?
Yeah.
It's not expansive. It's more moving forward.
Right.
Wonderful thought. Anybody else would like to share anything? And then I'm going to share something which I came across while reading a book, which is a heartfulness book as well. That's why my question is love useful at all?
So love is the only thing where it can be connected to everybody. So if you want to get connected among all the people, or as what Brother Ravi mentioned, inanimate, animate, whatever it is. So if you want to have some connection, love is the most effective thing to do so.
Why is it connecting?
If you are not happy with someone, you will go away from the person, right? So in that sense, if you are more inclined towards, then you will be happy in conversation kind of thing in outer side. So in the same sense, if you are having some sync with someone, then you can be with that person. Similarly, if that kind of sync goes with the universe, for that sync, we need love as a connecting point.
But why is love the connecting force? Was the fundamental question. Why is love the connecting force?
There is no expectation. It's only the
Fantastic. Love has got no expectations at all. And Shivlingamji, if you want to further expand on that?
it is unconditional, and when we have that, we spread that, and within society and around us.
So if it is unconditional, if it is connecting, what is the fundamental aspect of love? If it connects to everybody, if it is transformative, if it moves us forward.
Giving is the fundamental. Giving is a fundamental of love.
Okay, if you go one layer lower to it, underneath to it, all of these are facets of love.
Yeah.
Giving, sharing, and you say it connects to everybody. So there is something common there, right? It connects to everybody. So what is it that is fundamental to love that is connecting?
Heart.
Yeah, if you can go one layer below.
You simply
Well,
say God is love.
Okay, that's very, very, very lofty for all of us to think about. But what is really, why is it love is connecting to everybody?
Maybe we are all in the same plane of evolutionary process, and just now one brother was telling, I mean, there is no judgment. There is, I mean, if there is a judgment, it's like we're stopping oneself and stopping the others. Then there is no judgmental, non-judgmental, and accepting. Then we all recognizing we are all in the same process of evolutionary process, and we are supporting each other in that evolutionary process.
Yeah, I think we are at the same plane as what you said. So I'm just going to take it in the interest of time. If you are to, if there is something that is going to be connecting to everybody, then there has to be something common for all of us, right? Correct?
Yes.
If there is commonality, if there is oneness, there only there is going to be connection possible. So at the very root of us, in our heart, as Ramesh said, what exists? Love, right? We are loving and hence we are compassionate. There is love and hence there is acceptance. There is love, hence there is forgiveness. There is love and hence there is openness. There is love and hence there is forgiveness, acceptance, kindness, and that particular connection as well. So I just came across this. There is a nice book by Daji called Heartfulness Way. I'm just going to show to all of you. If you happen to come to our center, you can buy this particular book. It's absolutely wonderful. So let me just read the paragraph. I don't know where I just left it now. Yes, I'm just going to read it. So let's connect to our heart and then try to feel it from that particular dimension. Only love can make it possible to accept another person's flaws. Have you ever seen a mother give up on her children? Even if her child constantly misbehaves, gets thrown out of school, or worse, the mother remains by their side, even after everyone else is fed up. This is due to mother's love. There is forgiveness. Where there is love, there is compassion. Love is the root of all noble qualities. Therefore, when there is love, do we need any other quality at all? When love is present, acceptance, forgiveness, compassion all become redundant. Love alone is sufficient. No other quality is required. Do you want me to read it again? Yes? No?
Yes, once again.
Okay. We'll connect to our heart and deep with that particular connection. Let us try to see what this resonates with us. Only love can make it possible to accept another person's flaws. Have you ever seen a mother give up on her children? Even if her child constantly misbehaves, gets thrown out of school, or worse, the mother remains by the side even after everyone else is fed up. This is due to mother's love. Where there is love, there is acceptance. Where there is love, there is forgiveness. Where there is love, there is compassion. Love is the root of every noble quality. Therefore, when there is love, do you need any other quality at all? And when love is present, acceptance, forgiveness, compassion all become redundant. Love alone is sufficient. No other quality is required.
Thank you.
So it's in the book called The Heartfulness Way. It's also available on Amazon. And if any of those, If you happen to meet, to come to our meditation center, you will also see a copy. And if any one of you need this copy of this book, send me a separate message. Some of us are going to India. We can bring this book for you. It's only $4 or $5, but it's a wonderful book written by Daji. So as Deva mentioned, heartfulness practices help to develop love because love resides in the heart. That's why we meditate on the heart. So if we become love, we don't need any other quality. Everything else becomes redundant. So when we move from the state of thinking to the state of feeling, when we meditate on the heart, we start our journey of thinking to a journey of feeling. And that particular feeling slowly becomes a state of becoming and then ends up as being. And when we come to that particular state of being slowly, then that one formula of love is enough to heal, to propel, to solve every problem. Because what happens is you only respond and there is no reaction. Just like that mother, impatient, even though the child is impatient, she is very patient under all circumstances. Whether it is one child, two child, three child she has, she is concerned about all of them equally. Right? So that is the condition that happens. We are able to pick the vibrations of each person and feed, nourish, respond to individual requirement. So I leave you with that thought to ponder. Since it's already close to 11, it's important that we experience that particular love because it's only in the heart we can experience. So we will meditate now for another half an hour. So I would like to ask all of you, what would you like to do today? Would it be relaxation followed by meditation? Or would you like to do the cleaning practice followed by meditation?
I would suggest cleaning, Hari.
Vinay was quick to get off the block. Wonderful. So we'll do the cleaning practice, which is very important. Thanks for selecting that as well, because heartfulness is all a journey of purification, removing all that creases that we develop, that crease of likes, dislikes, hatred, you know, all the biases, all the conditioning. So when we remove it, naturally, love shines. So we will do this cleaning exercise by bringing our attention to the back, which is from the top of the head, through the shoulder, all the way to the end of the spinal cord. And we are going to remove all the day-to-day complexities that we are adding to ourselves with full confidence, using our own willpower. And then we will do 10-15 minutes of meditation. So we are going to sit with our eyes very softly, gently closed. Take a deep breath and exhale out. Let go of all the anxiety. Then bringing our attention to our back, we are going to start this process of cleaning with a very gentle suggestion, but a confident one, that all the mental complexities, all the stress and all the anxiety are leaving from our back and they are going out in the form of smoke. All the anxiety and all the stress are now triggered. And they are slowly starting to make their way from our back. And as they are going out, they are leaving us in the form of smoke. Feel them going out. More than the words, it is important to feel them as they're going out. All the heaviness, all the tightness is going away. Feel the smoke going out from a bank. For any reason, if you feel unsure, be confident that it is happening and all these complexities and heaviness are leaving us. Slowly, as this process is stabilizing, you are going to be feeling more smoke is going out from your back. If any thoughts come, gently ignore them and come back to your back, which is all the way from the top of the head up to the end of your spinal cord. Continue to keep your attention there. Feel now the smoke going out from not only a portion, but from your complete back. Now it is time to gently accelerate this process so that some of the deeper impressions that has gone and sat in our subconscious, they also make their way out. For that, we are going to use our willpower to push all the deeper impressions, all the heaviness. Using our willpower, brush all of them out from the back. And as you do it, slowly start feeling this momentum gathering as more and more smoke is going from the back. Feel it. You can also scan your system from top of your head all the way to the tip of your toes and see if there is any heaviness that you're feeling. Is there any portion that is seeking your attention? Is there any area where your attention is drawn? Feel any heaviness using your willpower, just brush them from the back and feel them going out in an expedited manner. As more and more smoke is going out, more and more of this heaviness have been leaving us. We have been offloading all the emotional baggage, all the emotional burden accumulated within us. As we have been emptying of all this heaviness and the baggage, we are starting to feel lightness within ourselves. Feel it. As this lightness is growing, as we have been emptying all these baggages, that lightness is expanding to give us a feeling of emptiness and creation of a vacuum within ourselves. And any vacuum attracts the purest of the frequency, purest of the current from the original source in creation itself, slowly starts descending and flowing into our heart and filling this vacuum that we have created in our heart. Once again, more than the words, have full faith that this pure current from the original source is entering our system from the front, entering our heart and filling every cell, every particle is being filled by this pure current. As entire system is filled by this purity, we are now vibrating with the original source itself. As all the complexities have left us, simplicity has been restored back. And as all the heaviness have gone away, we are feeling lighter and calmer. Having achieved this objective, We will proceed to conclude this cleaning with the same confidence that we began. A gentle, confident suggestion that this cleaning process has been successfully completed. Keeping our eyes closed, we will now slowly move our attention to our heart. Heart is where our heartbeat is. And we are going to feel the presence of this source of light that is already present in our heart. And we are going to meditate on the source of light present there for the next 10-15 minutes, gently ignoring any thoughts that may come to distract us. Whenever that happens, ignoring the thought, we will come back to our heart again, continue to meditate until you hear that's all from me. So let us all start meditation. That's all. We will continue to sit with our eyes closed. And try to feel the condition of the heart after meditation. How was the feeling before when you came for meditation, and how are you feeling now? Is there a difference that we're able to perceive? Whatever that feeling, whatever that difference, is the new state the heart has offered us. So we can absorb it completely into our system. Allow it to percolate with every particle and every cell of a system. So much so that condition has become part of us. Now you can feel this condition. Absorb this condition. It has become part of us. So we can use it in all our thoughts and actions going forward. Having made this condition your own, before opening our eyes, we will give this gentle suggestion that this inner condition is merging with the outside. It is becoming one with the outside, so that the inner and the outer are coming together. When you feel you are ready, very slowly and gently open your eyes. I know it's already 11:30. So I really have to thank all of you for taking your valuable time on Saturday to join this session. I will stay back if anybody has got any further thoughts or questions. If not, don't feel pressured to stay. Have a wonderful weekend. Reflect, maintain, meditate. And if there are any other thoughts and questions you have or you would like to cover, drop a message. We will take that up next week. Have a wonderful weekend.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Same.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you, everyone.
Thanks.
Hopefully
Thanks, Hari.
see you in the center tomorrow.
Thank you, brother.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye-bye.